I remember my brother. We were such a happy family. My parents were magicians, and my brother was too. He worked with my mom on their performances, and I worked with my dad on our research. My dad, he taught us students what we learned, and every day we were just so happy. But my brother, he wrote a book. He wanted to see a future, and it was impossible, but he succeeded. The knowledge that he learned was not desired to be known, and from that point on, our family was cursed. I got deathly sick, forced to watch as my entire family was thrown into remorse. My brother and my mom left to search for something to heal me, but there was an accident, and they both died. I had to watch my father grieve until I died as well. My father was filled with grief, took my brother's book, and learned how to bring me back to life. I came back as a pixel, but I felt so weird to be back. I didn't want to see my home without my brother. I ran away, wishing death upon myself. My father, so upset about his mistakes and losing me, took his own life. But as I was out in the world, I learned my father shared the knowledge of how to make pixels, and my kind was forced into serving the living. I started an uprising, proclaiming myself the Pixel Queen. But my father's students stopped me from freeing our kind, and full of my own regrets, they killed me again. But then, when I was about to pass on again, my brother appeared, and I was so happy to see him. And somehow, even after I died a second time, he brought me back. But my body was this monster that I am now. I didn't know how he was alive, but he didn't seem to care at all. He just asked me to do a job for him. He tricked me into a deep dungeon and locked me away. He said that far in the future a group of heroes would appear, and that he needed me to see how strong they were. He taught me how my new body worked, that I could split, he called it, and almost have another monster do what I say. This was supposed to help me fight the hero better. He taught me that I could shapeshift, but it felt so weird not to be myself. Then again, anything beat being a pixel. But at one point, he said he had to leave. I cried and I pleaded with him, but he left me there. I felt so betrayed. I cried for over 1,000 years. But eventually, he was right, and the hero did arrive. They defeated my monsters easily. So, I went to a machine my brother left me, and sent him the message. I got no response. He never came back to let me out. I stayed in that room thousands of years, unable to die, unable to live. I was stuck in that small, empty room. It was the worst hell I could imagine. But after a long time, something did happen. Eventually, flashes of white light lit the air, and the ground trembled and disappeared. I could see all the way up and out of the pit of 100 trials, all of them equally destroyed and vanquished. Just some piles of rubble left, colorless. I was left alone in the white, empty void. But over the horizon, I could just about see beautiful lights, and I traveled to it. There was a pixel there, and from its appearance, I knew it had to be my brother. I don't know how he died or when, but somehow he was using something to create new dimensions or new worlds, something. I called his name, but he either couldn't hear me or he ignored me. And I was thrown into one of these dimensions, and I had to work my own way here. These dimensions, these worlds, they were all created by him. My home was probably created by him. And my home was destroyed by him too. How many other worlds had he made and then destroyed? How many other more than worlds had he made and destroyed? How many people does that mean were destroyed? All of these were impossible questions. But it doesn't matter. Because I'm going to find him. And I'm going to kill him. And I'm going to make sure he can never destroy another world again.